So today is my wash day, and because I know I love these products so much, I have just gone in straight and got the litres nowadays. So number 1, number 2, number 3, and I'm going to use some of this deep purple conditioning mask whilst I'm in the shower. So all these 3 stay in the shower with me. So I'll be back with you once I've washed my hair. I will be shampooing twice with the cleanse. First, it takes all the debris out. Second, actually cleanses. Do that no matter what shampoo you're using or whether you wash every day or not. You still need 2 shampoos. Number 2, I'll be going in quite heavy with that because that's got loads of moisture and protein. Not the protein, but it detangles really well. Step 3, the feed. Controversially about this, a lot of people leave this out, but I love it. I feel without the feed, it's like moisturising you. It's not like cleansing, toning your face and then not moisturising. I love the feed. And then the purple I'll put on, obviously before, sorry. So I'll do 1, 2, purple, and then the 3. So this is, I can't even remember any days. Saturday I washed it, and it's just a frizzy mess now. I've just done a workout. It's been sweaty and horrendous. I always think with wavy hair, it either looks amazing or not. And today's definitely a not, but it won't be by the end of it. Even my face is as well, but hey ho. So I had to get out of the shower because the postman came and I needed to sign for something. So I thought I'd show you this bit. I use a detangling comb here and I detangle through my hair. So it's got both those, the detangle number 2 and also my purple on here. So I'm just combing it through. I'll start at the bottom and then work my way up. Hard to do with one hand, so I'll get back into the shower now and finish doing that, and then once I get out I'll have the feed on and I'll be ready for the next steps. After you have detangled, it will be normal that you will lose some hair. If maybe I've gone 4 days there without giving my hair a good brush. If we had straight hair, we were brushing it every day, you wouldn't notice this, but you lose up to 100 hairs per day just as a natural growth and replenish cycle. So don't worry about that, that is all normal. So the last thing that you want near your hair when you've got it wet is a towel, because the towel will make it go frizzy basically. So I did buy a microfiber dressing gown. God, why can't I remember right? Dressing gown off Merwaves, and I've also got the hat to go with it, the towel, which I shall get in a minute. So your hair, why it's absolutely soaking wet, you need to start putting the products in now. So it's got number 2 on. I'm going to go in with number 4, the cast, from the root to the tip. And that squelch is a noise that you need the entire time that you're adding the products. Then I'm going to go in with number 5, the Protect Gel. I always struggle getting this out, to be fair. Taking the top off. It will come out. Right, that's enough there. So I'll mix that up and then put it onto my hair. Then I use this brush. I got mine off Amazon, or you can get them from eBay, and these really help to define each curl. Now you can take section by section and do this by taking each hair strand, and can you see how you get that curve and then you get the separation of the curls and then scrunch at the end. Now I used to do it this way all the time, but what I found is if I do it all in one go, it works just as well and it saves me time. So I'm just going to simply brush it all forward. And then I'm going to scrunch it in. If you haven't got one of these, a Denman would work equally as good, or something, until you can get one, basically. Just use. I would recommend it, definitely. And then I'm going to use my towel. I'm going to put it in. Turn it round. Then this is the time where I am put my makeup on or do what I need to do without my hair dripping wet. So all of them products now are going to start penetrating and working on making those gorgeous waves at the end of it. This is my favourite diffuser. I have, having a salon, I've already got the professional, I've got the name Dyson. Also got the other Dyson, the home Dyson, and then I bought this at Christmas and I absolutely love it. It's I think it's just the ease of holding it. I do have my joints sometimes stiffen up and stuff, so this is perfect for that. So I'm basically going to unwrap my hair. You can see how it's already started to structure into those waves, and I'm just going to use this and start doing it. Now, back in the 80s, we used to scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. What we need to do with this is once we've started, we just cup and we don't touch our hair at all. So I've actually dried it there for 5 minutes. I've sped that up because you obviously don't need to listen to that for 5 minutes. And you can see that the waves are forming. Now I've used the cupping method, so I've gone in with my diffuser like this. You can also use a hover, so you can just hover right the way around your hair. If your hair's not as thick as mine, maybe that's a good idea. Or if you don't want it as defined, if you want it to look more loose waves, I sometimes do hover and I'll leave it. But before I'm going to leave it now to set a little bit more to form the cast. But what I like to do is go in with a little bit more of the cast, number 4, and just scrunch that in just lightly, right the way through my head. So that'll make it more defined. Like I've said before, we need that crunch. So the crunch sets the waves and keeps it in from not being as frizzy, and so that we can sort of work with it later on, a bit later on. But now that will be the last time my hair will see a brush for however long I leave it, and a comb for however long I leave it. So I'll try and monitor, or I will monitor, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. I could try and leave mine as long as I possibly can. But as long as you've got the investment in day 1, you should get more days out of your hair when you use the Merwave products. Oh, you can see my hair is almost dry now. We've got a really sunny day in the UK, so I've been sat in the garden. It's dried. Some of it's maybe dried out a bit too much for me that I like. But what I normally do now is go in with my diffuser. I'm going to put the lights on a lower heat setting. and I just go into the root. It's actually really dry, so it didn't need too much. And then we do a thing called plopping. So where your hair is like a little bit crunchy, I normally use my microfiber towel and I just crunch it up, and it just takes that sort of crunch away. It's called Scrunch the Crunch. Who've thought of that name? Then sometimes when I can find it, and I can't see it around me at the moment, I'll just put a little bit of oil on my hands and I'll put my head right upside down. Just massage it in from the root. And then pull it back. And that's me done. Day one. So on a night when I go to bed tonight, I'll find my, yeah, it's a good job you can't see this dressing table, it's a mess. I'll find my silk scrunchie, and what I'll do is I'll just put my hair all the way up on top of my head. And I'll go to bed with my hair basically like that. It's called pineapple. So if I get a chance, I'll show you that, but I think you can get the gist from that. I haven't got my silk scrunchies. I've only got sort of these plastic ones, and I always think they sort of distort it a little bit. So you definitely need some silk scrunchies. Put that on in when you go to bed, and in the morning when you pull it down, it'll just fall back into place. Might need a little bit of tweaking, but not that much. Mine is getting more even now. Underneath is quite coily, but the majority of it is more waves as opposed to coils. So hope you've enjoyed that and you can follow what I've done. Any questions, just give me a shout.